Hello students, now our topic is, our chapter is viscosity. Viscosity. And now viscosity. And our objective is to determine the coefficient of viscosity determine the coefficient of viscosity of a given viscous liquid terminal velocity of a given spherical body. Terminal velocity of a given spherical body. Spherical body. This is our objective. Okay. This is our objective, to determine the coefficient of viscosity of a given viscous liquid, terminal velocity of a given spherical body. So now, first we study about the basic concept of the viscosity and basic theory of viscosity, and then after we will perform this experiment. So now first we study about the viscosity. What is the viscosity? So if we define about the viscosity, it is the property of the liquid. It is the property of the liquid of a fluid virtue which is internal resistance, comes into the play, and when a fluid of motions and opposes the relative motion between its different layers. So I repeat again this definition, and listen. It is a property of a liquid by fluid by virtue which is an internal resistance, when the fluid flow, it creates the internal resistance between layers of the liquid and comes into play, and when a fluid in motions. Okay, students. So now I opposes the relative motions between its different layers. So now, if we demonstrate, you will take a glass of water and you throw on the surface of the floor, and then after some times, after few minutes, after few times, it will get in the rest. It means internal resistance create between the layers of the fluids. Okay, you can demonstrate yourself on your home, and then after we will study about the coefficient of viscosity. Coefficient of viscosity. coefficient of viscosity. We will study about the coefficient of viscosity because our objective is also we study about the coefficient of viscosity. So now we study. So let us say, suppose that this is a layer of the, this is a water is flowing. Suppose that fluid flowing on the surface, and when liquid flows over the flat surface and liquid layer contacts with fixed surface AB. This is the fixed surface. Suppose that this is fixed surface AB. यहाँ से ये वाटर ऐसे कोई फ्लूइड जो है ये फ्लो हो रहा है. Which are the different layers? There are different layers. So now, when a liquid flows, it will get this type. मीन्स जैसे जैसे ये सबसे लेयर फोर्स पर सबसे सीधा पर टच होगा वो एकदम उसकी वैल्यू वेलोसिटी 0 होगी. एंड देन आफ्टर लेयर जैसे जैसे ऊपर अपवर्ड्स आएगा इसकी वेलोसिटी बढ़ती जाएगी. सपोज दैट यहाँ पर वेलोसिटी में v है, यहाँ v प्लस dv एक दोनों के बीच का लेयर शेप में एक बहुत कम डिफरेंस पे उसका इंक्रीज हो रहा है हर लेयर पर, डिफरेंट लेयर पर. एंड हियर v माइनस dv दिस इज द increasing in the velocity increase of the velocity of the different layers, only few amount of the velocity. So we suppose that here let the velocity of the fluid this layer is v, so upper layer is v plus dv and lower layer v minus dv. तो this is आएगा नीचे उसका डिफरेंट वेलोसिटी डिक्रीज भी जाएगी, डिक्रीज भी जाएगी एटलीस्ट इस टाइप की. एंड डिफरेंट डिस्टेंस पर dx ये डिफरेंट डिस्टेंस पर. ओके, सो dv represents a small change in the velocity over a small distance. A small change in the velocity. dv means a small change in velocity. Okay. So now here, suppose that the distance between here a, यहाँ से यहाँ तक डिस्टेंस जो हुआ वो a हुआ. Now suppose AB upper and upper, AB does not move. यहाँ पर AB does not move. यह जो है फिक्स है, this is not move. And upper layer moves forward with increasing velocity. Move forwards in increasing velocity. Upper layers. Due to the relative motions, a backwards dragging force F acts tangentially to every layer. Due to the relative motions, a backwards dragging force acts tangentially, मतलब उसके जस्ट अपोजिट लेयर्स में, अपोजिट डायरेक्शंस में लग रहा है. सपोज है ये आपका वेलोसिटी, द डायरेक्शन ऑफ द फ्लूइड्स अगर आपका इस डायरेक्शंस में है तो उसका जो डिफरेंट जो फोर्स F लगेगा उसके जस्ट अपोजिट डायरेक्शंस में लगेगा, लेयर टू लेयर, लेयर टू लेयर, लेयर टू लेयर्स. So that is the force F, and F is depend on the F is directly proportional to area. F is directly proportional to the area. Now because आपको पता है कि जैसे जैसे जितना ज़्यादा एरिया ज़्यादा होगा तो उसका उतना फोर्स भी उतना ज़्यादा होगा, उसमें इंक्रीज ऑफ फोर्स इंक्रीज होगा, रेजिस्टेंस क्रिएट होगा उतना ही वो ज़्यादा होगा. नाउ दैट इज द F डायरेक्टली फ्रॉम A एंड F इज डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू V. जैसे जैसे V के इंक्रीजिंग होती जाए उसका उतना ही ज़्यादा लेयर टू लेयर उसका फोर्स भी उतना इंक्रीज होगा. And because and inversely proportional to x. Suppose that the value of the this is जैसे जैसे ये डिस्टेंस ऊपर जाएगा इसका F is inversely proportional to x. Suppose that this is the first, this is second and this is the third. जैसे जैसे ये अपर जाएगा सबसे ज्यादा यहाँ होगा, उससे कम, इससे कम, उससे कम, उससे कम, ऐसे ऐसे होता चला जाएगा. मतलब जितना डिस्टेंस ज्यादा होगा मेंटेन होगा उतना ही ज्यादा यहाँ पर उसके इन्वर्सली होगा, उसके कम होगा. ओके स्टूडेंट्स, सो नाउ इफ वी कंबाइन थ्री रिलेशंस वी फाउंड दैट F is proportional to A into V upon X. A into V upon X. If we apply, अब इसको हम डिवाइड करते हैं तो F is equal to eta माइनस में, बिकॉज F जो होगा वो अपोजिट डायरेक्शंस में एक्ट कर रहा है. सो F is equal to माइनस eta A into V upon X. A into V upon X. Here eta is the here eta is the coefficient of viscosity. Here constant proportionally, and this is called the coefficient of viscosity. यदि कोफिशिएंट ऑफ विस्कोसिटी को हम लोग ईटा से डिनोट करते हैं. ओके, एंड दिस इज द रिलेशंस. दिस इज द सो वी विल स्टडी अबाउट द कोफिशिएंट ऑफ विस्कोसिटी. वी हैव स्टडीड अबाउट द कोफिशिएंट ऑफ विस्कोसिटी एंड आवर ऑब्जेक्टिव इज टू डिटरमाइन द कोफिशिएंट ऑफ विस्कोसिटी ऑफ अ गिवन विस्कस लिक्विड. In our aim is to determine the coefficient of viscosity of a given viscous liquid. So now in the next point we have studied about the terminal velocity. Terminal velocity. Terminal velocity. What is the terminal velocity? Now, the terminal velocity, when we drop a solid body in the liquid, then there is three main conditions. या तो वो सिंक हो जाएगी, डूब जाएगी, इट विल बी सिंक, और फ्लैट होगी, फ्लैट फ्लोटेशन होगा, या तो फिर उसमें डूबती हुई कुछ तैरेगी, कुछ इस टाइप से होगा. तो सपोज दैट इट विल बी इन द सिंक, मतलब वो डूब जाती है. इट मीन्स कि इट विल गेट्स इन द velocity inside the liquid, inside the fluids. It means, so the according to definition of the terminal velocity, the maximum velocity acquired by the body, the maximum velocity acquired by the body, when the falling freely in the viscous liquid. When falling freely in the viscous liquid. Now, it's called the terminal velocity. So suppose that I have a container. This is a container and it has a solid body. It is a solid body. I freely drop inside the water, inside the liquid. Inside the liquid. Okay, and it freely downwards, it moves in the downward directions. Then consider the smallest body and the smallest sphere. This is the smallest sphere. The radius of the body is radius of body is equal to r, radius r, and density of the liquid, this is the density of the solid, density of solid equal to rho, density of the liquid, viscosity, the freely falling the latest medium, and viscosity zeta, viscosity is equal to eta, and density of liquid equal to sigma A. Okay, the force acting on it are when weight of the sphere acting on downwards. तो सपोज है जो भी इसका वेट होगा उसी के अकॉर्डिंग फोर्स, उतना ही फोर्स का वो डाउनवर्ड डायरेक्शन की ओर एक्ट करेगा. मीन्स एक्टिंग द फोर्स इन डाउनवर्ड डायरेक्शंस by the body. We are finding out the force in the downward direction by the body. So now W is equal to acting the force downward direction by the body. W is equal to, we know that force equal to, we know that volume into density into gravity. Weight is equal to volume into density into gravity. You know. So volume of the sphere is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube. Density is rho, and gravity. This is the W. This is the W. And it is also called the weight, the force acting on the body, force acting in the liquid by the body is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube. 4 by 3 pi r cube. So we can note down, we can write like this: the force acting on the body. Force acting in a it means liquid 4 by 3 pi r cube in rho into g. Yeah. Okay, students. So now that is the upward thrust. Okay, when according to principle, Archimedes principle, when we know that when we put or sink a solid body in the any liquid, then an upward force acting in upward directions. एक upward direction को लग रहा है, तो upward direction में क्या लगेगा? तो so in the this upward thrust, force acting on it downward directions, downward directions, 4 by 3 pi r cube rho into g. This is the first. And force acting upward directions, acting in upward. तो ये फ्लूइड की डेंसिटी इक्वल होगा, क्योंकि ये आपका वॉल्यूम भी यही होगा, वॉल्यूम डेंसिटी आपका फ्लूइड हो जाएगा. सो दैट इज 4 by 3 pi r cube sigma into g. This is the second. ये एक फोर्स होगा जो अपवर्ड डायरेक्शन की ओर लगेगा. दैट इज द 4 by 3 pi r cube sigma into g. Now effective downward force, because body falling in downward directions, it means that is effective force in the downward directions. So now how much effective force in the downward directions I am telling you, that is because it is greater, that is greater than this. So we are finding that the effective downward force, equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube rho into g minus 4 by 3 pi r cube sigma into g. Here I am telling you that the relation between the terminal velocity of the body and coefficient of viscosity of the liquid, where we will use this concept to find the coefficient of viscosity of the viscous liquid in our experiments. I am telling you, okay, I am telling you the basic concept of this experiment. So you will watch very carefully. So now the effective downward force equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube rho into g minus 4 by 3 pi r cube sigma into g, because this force is greater than this force, because body moves in downward directions. तो डाउनवर्ड डायरेक्शन में हो रहा है, तो इसका मतलब ये ज्यादा है इससे, तो कितना ज्यादा है इफेक्टिव फोर्स डाउनवर्ड फोर्स कितना है? सो दैट इज, सो नाउ that is 4 by 3 is common, pi is common, RQ is common, rho minus sigma into G. That is the effective force in the downward directions, that is the I. Okay, now according to Stokes' law also says that this. Okay, when downward force is the balanced by the upward force, downward force is balanced by the upward force. This means अब यहाँ पर जो velocity है, यहाँ body है, वो एक fallen down in the constant velocity. अब यहाँ पर इस यहाँ से आ रही है, but ये constant velocity से ये जा रही है, constant velocity से ये जा रही है. It means कि अब ये downward upward force दोनों बैलेंस हो गए, इसलिए सेम वेलोसिटी से नीचे की ओर डाउनफॉल हो रही है. तो उस कंडीशंस में अकॉर्डिंग टू स्टोक्स लॉ वी विल अप्लाई द स्टोक्स लॉ, एंड स्टोक्स लॉ से दैट F is equal to 6 pi according to Stokes law. Upward force of the viscosity, upward force of viscosity F is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube rho minus sigma into g. This is the Stokes law also, that from Stokes law. हाँ ये तो from Stokes law F is equal to 6 pi eta r into v. 6 pi eta r into v. This is the from the Stokes law. Okay, 6 pi eta r into v from the Stokes law. Now, तो ये दोनों बैलेंस हैं, तो इट मीन्स कि ये आपका F इसके इक्वल हो जाएगा. तो नाउ वी विल इक्वेट द Stokes law and this relations, that is F is equal to 6 pi eta r into v. That is 6 pi eta r into v. So now where v is the terminal velocity, where v is equal to terminal velocity. Now we figure them and v is equal, v को हम लोग इधर रखेंगे, बाकी सबको इधर दे देंगे. v is equal to 4 by 3 into 6 pi eta r. ये हुआ, हमने इसको सबको ट्रांसपोज कर लिया. 6 को इधर है, 6 pi eta r and 4 pi r cube and rho minus sigma into g. तो कुछ कैंसिल आउट हो जाएंगे, तो यहाँ पर 2 से कैंसिल होगा, ये 2 2 जा 4, 2 3 जा 6, पाई से पाई कैंसिल आउट. v is equal to 2 और 3 3 जा 9, 2 upon 9 r क्यूब से एक r क्यूब तो r स्क्वायर हो जाएगा, तो 2 upon 9 r स्क्वायर into rho minus sigma into g. This is the equations between terminal velocity and coefficient of viscosity. हाँ, eta लिखते हैं 6 upon 9 eta. हाँ, terminal velocity and coefficient of viscosity. This is the relation between. We will apply this theory in our experiment. So now I can now note down. You can note down here. V is equal to eta is equal to coefficient of viscosity. Eta is equal to 2 upon 9 r square rho rho minus sigma into G into 9. This is the relation between the coefficient of viscosity, and we have to find out the coefficient of viscosity. So to find the coefficient of viscosity, we know that we have to find out the density of the solid, density of the liquid, gravity is known, gravity is constant, and terminal velocity, we have to find terminal velocity and radius. अगर ये इतना मालूम हो गया तो we can find out the coefficient of viscosity of the viscous liquid, and we will apply this theory to find out the coefficient of viscosity of viscous liquid. So in the next video, in the next day, I will provide you we will perform this experiment. We will perform this experiment. Okay, students? So now.